May 22nd, 2011 is a date that will
forever have meaning for the people of Joplin, Missouri.
On that day, many lives changed.
Houses and businesses were destroyed.
And Joplin became more than just a dot on a map.
Following this tragedy came one of the most beautiful displays of charity
the Midwest has ever seen.
People from all corners of the United States and the globe came to Joplin and helped us as we picked up the pieces of our lives.
Now it is time for us to shift our attention
to a community that needs help. Estes Park, Colorado.
Estes Park, Colorado.
Estes Park, Colorado is currently rebuilding their town
after deadly flooding destroyed homes, businesses,
and lives.
Joplin schools, and Art Youth are partnering together to launch Color Estes.
Color Estes.
Color Estes.
A relief effort designed to provide therapeutic art and creative education
to the children of Estes Park schools.
Here's where you come in.
Here's where you come in.
Color Estes will be accepting donations
to help pay for art packs and transportation
of volunteers to Estes Park.
Donate now by going to colorestes.org
and clicking on the donate button.
Or visit and participate in our upcoming community events.
This is our chance to repay the kindness shown to us
and to show support for a community that needs our help.
You can help us, Color Estes.
You can help us, Color Estes.
You can help us, Color Estes.
About set for kickoff here. The Eagles got the ball to start the game, so that means they will be kicking off to start the second half.
Put it in the hands of this dangerous offense so far in rush. For the quarterback and the running back are both dangerous weapons on the ground.
That they are, Jake. That they are, Jake. It's been a very interesting game now. The Eagles easily dominated the first couple minutes of the first quarter with that quick drive, quick score. But all of a sudden, Waynesville started coming back there that second quarter. We'll see what can happen the second half. Brock Rankin has had an okay game so far. He missed a field goal wide to the right earlier, but he's had 3 touchbacks so far this game. I would dare to say he's one of the best in the conference right now, wouldn't you say, Jake?
I'd agree with that. Really, despite that miss, this game has been solid for him and the whole season so far.
That is right.
Thompson, number 25, Jalen Thomas.
Jalen Thomas back deep for Waynesville. He's had plenty of good returns here from the ones Brock Rankin hasn't driven for touchbacks. From what I'm hearing, he's one of the most dangerous return men in the conference, despite Waynesville having a 1-4 record. Isn't that right, Jake?
I agree with you on that. And really, if Waynesville can make a huge play on this return, they can get a lot of momentum that's much needed in the away game here in Joplin, Missouri.
That is right. This hostile crowd here, it's homecoming weekend for the Joplin Eagles, and their fans have come out in full force here. We're saying the ball here because it's a little bit windy out there today. See how that'll affect. As we've seen, that's probably not going to affect kickoffs much, as Brock Rankin's easily been able to drive him back. And the kick is away. And Baron Martinez will just down it in the end zone for a touchback. And on comes the Waynesville offense. They were able to get some points on the board there, despite the fact that Joplin has probably dominated this game on both sides of the ball. Right, Jake?
That's right, and really now with that touchback, Waynesville gets a pretty good position just to start out. It'd be nice to see if they can score and keep this game really tight throughout the course of this game.
Takes the snap and it's handed off to number 12, Ronald McLean, who's got a decent run here. And he gets past the 45 to about the 47-yard line. A great run for Ronald McLean, a senior out of Waynesville.
Well, I don't know about decent. I'd say a great run. He's really been explosive this whole game, him and the quarterback.
They have Tristan. Jake, sorry. They have Jake. Sorry. Quarterback. Let's see if the Eagles defense can try to get back in their heads here. He takes the snap and his hands, and it's about good for maybe a gain of 1 yard. Perhaps the Eagles defense knew what was going on there and they stuffed it.
Yeah, it's great to see that the Eagles defense, it looks like they've made the minor adjustments they needed to stop this rush that's seemingly unstoppable so far.
I would say so.
Ball's being marked at the 48-yard line, brings up second.
Varen Martinez, the quarterback for Waynesville. He's had a pretty decent game so far.
I'd say a solid game, really. I'd say the one thing he's going to improve on was passing.
I'd say so, and he gets a big run here. Martinez gets the first down.
On the carry, stopped by number 23, Gavin Jones.
Gavin Jones on the tackle. Gavin Jones, he's had a whale of a season so far for the Eagles. He had a kickoff return for a touchdown last game.
Right, him and Terrell Gilmore really have been key factors in this game so far for the Eagles offense.
That they have. I mean, Adam Norsworthy still getting his 2 cents, but those guys have just made more plays this time around than I've seen all season. Martinez takes the snap and gives it off to number 25, Jalen Thomas, who has a good run here, and he will go all the way for a Waynesville touchdown. An amazing run there by Jalen Thomas.
I'd say so. It looks like the refs are saying he's still in. That was really close.
Yes. They have a player down here. Player down for Waynesville.
Would you please meet your dad at the main gate? Allie and Kayla Rowland, please meet your dad at the main gate.
Yes, an amazing run there by Jalen Thomas. I don't want to say too much there because there's an injured player on the field. I just wanted to point that out.
Let's hope it's not a major injury. Nobody really wants to see a big injury on any player at any time.
Never. But it is a part of the game, and the young men know the risks of this game. Still down. They're looking for. Trainers are still trying to resuscitate him. Let's just hope to God that that is not a serious injury.
Up here in the booth, we can only hope.
And there's movement. He's getting up. He limps off the field under his own power. That's always good to see, huh, Jake?
It's always great to see. Let's hope it's nothing serious or dangerous to the season. Let's hope to see that he comes back into the game, starts making plays again.
Hopefully so. Waynesville sets up to kick the extra point here after that great run by Jalen Thomas. The Eagles didn't even know what hit him. I'm starting to see a lot of the read option here used by Waynesville. Seems like everyone's using the read option these days. And the kick is good, and it is tied at 14 here. So Waynesville, off a great run there by Jalen Thomas, has tied the game up at 14.
It seems as though in this half, the momentum has switched completely. Now they've made big plays on offense in the first drive.
That is right, Jake.
2 minutes, 41 seconds remaining in the third quarter to score. The Joplin Eagles 14, Waynesville Tigers 13.
I was wrong there. He missed the extra point. So it is 14-13, still in favor of the Joplin Eagles, but I think the momentum has changed here from the Eagles having control to now Waynesville having control.
Right, I see Waynesville really picking it up in this half. This could go to become a really close game throughout this series.
I don't doubt that. Now let's see if the Eagles can come back and shake that off and come back and score some points.
They've done it before. Let's see if they can do it again.
We will see about that. That Waynesville team is rolling on all cylinders right now. See if that. Do you think that touchdown drive would give their defense a little confidence?
I would say it would, despite that injury. Let's hope that doesn't affect their momentum. It keeps this game really close.
That it does. Number 12, Ronald McLean sets up the kick. But he's having to reposition it. Again, this wind has really been a factor this game in terms of the ball falling off. It's a squib kick, and the Eagles recover it at their own 36-yard line.
Number 25, Jonathan Wayne.
Who would have expected that happen, that Waynesville would squib the kick?
I guess Waynesville didn't want to give it to our biggest playmakers of the game so far. I don't blame them, but it still gives the Joplin Eagles a great field position to start this drive.
That it does, and now we're going to see Tristan Ash and that offense come back out, see if they can score some more points. Ash has been having a whale of a game so far passing the ball, though he still is taking his chances at running the ball, being a little bit more passive. Takes it, and he's looking, and it bounces off the hands of Tamarick Branham, the intended receiver on the play. And as I was saying, Ash, even though he's having a good game passing, he still looks a little bit passive out there and prefers to take the run, much like Abe Saketa was when he played. Isn't that right, Jake?
I'd agree with you there. He's really becoming more of a complete quarterback in this season than he has shown in the past few years here at Joplin.
Well done that. Taking the option. Pitches out to Norsworthy, and Norsworthy goes down at the 43-yard line. Good run there by Adam Norsworthy. Picks up 2 yards. 7 yards, excuse me. 7 yards, excuse me. So it'll be 3rd and 3 here for the Joplin Eagles.
Let's see if they can convert here on 3rd down. That's a big deal on these drives, is converting and getting the chains moving.
That is right. Adam, and who better to trust with it than Adam Norsworthy, huh? He's been as dependable a runner as there has been. He's averaging over 100 yards rushing a game. Oh, there is a flag on the play. It's a false start against the Eagles.
Well, that's a huge kill for this Eagles offense. That's going to swing the momentum. And now they're going to have to go 3rd and medium instead of 3rd and short.
That is right. 3rd and 8s are much more difficult to convert than 3rd and 3, so a big mistake there by the Joplin Eagles.
3rd and 8.
And really, it'd be nice to see if this Waynesville's defense can take advantage of this foul and really stop the Eagles.
We'll have to see here. Ash rolling out, and he's looking to pass deep to Gavin Jones, and Gavin Jones has it. He may go all the way here for a touchdown. Oh, he fumbles it! And Waynesville recovers the ball. Huge mental mistake there by Gavin Jones.
Speaking of momentum, that just kills it. A huge fumble like that on a huge play, that could really kill a team's momentum for the whole entire game, really.
That is right. Let's see if that mistake won't come back to haunt the Eagles. Coach Shields is probably livid on the sidelines right now.
Let's just hope the Eagles team in general just forget about that play and continue playing the good football they've been playing so far this game.
Let's hope it is that, as Waynesville takes over at the 19-yard line. Now a chance for the Tigers to take this game in hand.
And really, both offenses, neither have really shown a difference in offensive packages. They've really been running the same formation for the entire game so far.
Martinez takes the snap and he hands it off to Ronald McLean, who gains, and he's still going. Before he's down at the 27-yard line, I believe.
It's like the Eagles defense here is making some adjustments with personnel. Probably trying to stop this Waynesville's rush offense.
That's right. The Eagles are still trying to probably figure out against read option teams. I mean, Hillcrest is a read option team. They got blocked. They got beat big. I mean, and just I think the Eagles are still trying to, as well as most of the league. Oh, a big stop there by number 65. Ben Croy, a junior. That was an amazing play there.
Number 18, Ron Martinez on the carry.
Oh, excuse me, everybody. I'm sorry about that.
Overall, it was still a big play. A big hit, really, by the defense.
That is right. There's a flag, though, on the play.
Looks like it'll probably be unnecessary roughness on the defense.
We'll have to see.
Face mask charged against Joplin.
No, it will be a face mask, not an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty like you thought so, Jake.
And really, that just gives Waynesville more momentum here on the road with that 15-yard penalty. Let's see how they take advantage of that.
That's right. It's now 1st and 10 from the 34, so that let's just hope the Eagles can just put that play. Gavin Jones fumbled on the play and forget about it. Number 23, Willie Parker takes the ball out to near the first down.
Number 16.
He's been having a decent game from the ground so far this game, though he hasn't had his name called much. Still makes the big plays when it matters.
That he has. Really, this whole team has been making the plays that they need when they need them.
That's right. It looks like the Eagles are reeling from that play, that fumble by Gavin Jones. Let's hope it doesn't. Let's hope that isn't the big difference in this game. And it looks like they'll be tacking back a few yards. They're tacking back yards. It's a hold against Waynesville. So it'll be back to the 24-yard line.
Now,
10-yard penalty.
Now this Eagles defense now can take advantage of this penalty and stop them and force them to punt and get this offense back on the field and score some points.
Let's hope it comes to that. Martinez sees something in the defense he doesn't like. It's coming back. Martinez takes a snap. He's looking to pass and gets it out to number 10, Michael Thompson. And he gets a big hole there before he's brought down at the 36-yard line. Team of Terrell Gilmore and Josh Miller on the tackle.
Martinez pass complete to number 10, Michael Thompson. Number 80, Josh Miller making
another big play there by Waynesville, and they almost made all that yardage up. It's 2nd and 9 from the 35-yard line.
Well, now they have converting yards here. Now it's just 2nd and long. This is manageable by this offense. It's making really big plays all game.
That they have, Jake. And once again, the Eagles let up another big play. Let's hope this doesn't come back to haunt them. Timeout called.
Timeout on the field called by Waynesville.
Timeout called by Waynesville here. It has been a very interesting game here, ladies and gentlemen. It is 14. If you're just joining us, it is 14-13 in favor of the Joplin Eagles. But Waynesville has seized the momentum and dominated the last few minutes, as well as the final half of the second quarter.
Right, and really, it's really tough to judge which team's been playing better out of the two. They've both been playing just excellent on all levels.
They have, Jake. I think Coach Shields will be able to whip something up with the Eagles to get their confidence back and not have a letdown in this game?
I'd hope so, but who knows? Really, they've had the whole halftime to adjust. It seems like they haven't made the adjustments, even though they've kept Waynesville from making huge plays.
They have. None really that have gone for many touchdowns, except for that one run there by Jalen Thomas there to start out the third quarter. All right, Waynesville comes back. 2nd and 9 on the 35-yard line. 7:45 left in the third quarter.
You can really see it in Waynesville's walk coming out to the field. They really want to score on this drive. They really want to get ahead in this game. It would be the first time they lead in the game if they score a touchdown or a field goal.
Martinez takes it, and number 23, Willie Parker, goes off, and he may have some room, and he's still going. And he is brought down, and he gets the first down there at the 45-yard line. Great run there by Willie Thomas.
I'd say so, too, Chris.
Willie Parker. Willie Parker, excuse me.
Seems like any running back they put back there is able to make huge plays on this Eagles defense.
That's right. The Eagles are reeling, and they need to get it right in a hurry if they want to stop Waynesville here. They want to stop Waynesville here. Martinez takes it and and he keeps it. And he goes for about 8 or 9 yards on the play. As I was going to say, Waynesville has probably effectively seized the momentum in this game. They're making the big plays, and they're just boosting with confidence. Joplin Eagles are walking like they're defeated right now. They need to buckle down and make some plays.
Right, it seems like they haven't forgotten about that fumble by Gavin Jones. It'd be nice if they did. Or they've been really playing well this whole game.
That they have, but Waynesville stayed in the game. Once again, it is to number 25, Jalen Thomas.
On the carry.
And he doesn't get much. It is 3rd and 2.
Making the stop.
Andrew Cachero on the
at
stop.
the 48-yard line.
And really, the Eagles defense has still failed to stop Waynesville's rushing offense, which so far has just been tearing apart their defense.
That it has. 6.5 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Martinez snaps it, and he keeps it again. This time he's got a big hole, and he is down at the 24-yard line. A big play once again for the Waynesville Tigers.
Number 16, Skylar.
Right, they've just been making rushing plays all game. The Eagles really are going to have to step it up on defense if they're going to effectively stop this team.
That's right. It looks like they might not be used to the read option, even though they run it themselves. You'd think they'd be used to the read option by other teams, but Waynesville is running it so effectively that the Eagles don't know what's going to be coming next.
That's what you'd think, Chris, but apparently they haven't. Really, the read option has really taken football overall as a sport by storm.
That it has. And Martinez once again, and he goes for a touchdown. Waynesville takes the lead. I will say it again. They have effectively seized control of this game. This crowd on the Joplin side is silent. Waynesville has seized the momentum.
Right, and once again, like I've said, the Eagles just keep giving up these rushing plays that are just killing them right now. They really need to make some adjustments and stop this rush.
They do. It is now 19-14 in favor of Waynesville, barring the extra point. And they're going for two. And it is no good. It is still 19-14 in favor of Waynesville, however. The Joplin Eagles, we'll see how they can respond on offense here.
5 minutes, 52 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
This third quarter has been a killer. Waynesville has scored 12 unanswered points, and the Eagles have scored nothing. Jake, what do you think the Eagles need to do on this drive to get the momentum back?
I'd say make the touchdown and get that extra point, and that'd put them ahead, and that'd really give them some momentum back. And really, just forget about that play and the defense's drive so far.
That's right. Their defense, they allowed just under 100 yards to start the game, but they've effectively allowed almost 200 yards total for the second half overall, including the second quarter. That proves their defense needs to make key plays to get the momentum back and win their homecoming game.
The quickest way to get momentum back right now, Chris, would be if the return team makes a huge play. That always brings back momentum. And see if Gavin Jones can redeem his last play on this return.
We will see about that. Him and Skylar Dooley are deep. And they squib it once again. And number 3, Zach Gaudette will just take it. Will be down at the 24-yard line. Not much of a return, but it's something. We'll see what the Eagles can do with this drive.
In this offense, they still get solid starting position on this drive.
That they do. Tristan Ash comes back onto the field here to lead this Eagles team. So hard to think that this is his first year starting, despite being under Gabe Staketta's shadow the past few years. He has done very well in JV and freshman play over his past few years. Ash takes the snap, and he is going to throw it away.
And really, Tristan Ash is still going through some growing pains in here as a quarterback, but really, he's really been successful so far this season.
That he has. Even though he has more rushing yards than passing yards, he's still been very effective for this Eagles team. The Eagle crowd here, always behind their team no matter what the circumstances. The student section is really getting crazy.
That just shows you how good the cheerleaders are doing tonight. They're getting this crowd pumped so the Eagles offense can make some big plays.
That they are. Ash pitches it to Norsworthy, and Norsworthy may have a little bit of a gain here, but he gets down at the 28-yard line.
Taken down by number
gain of 4 yards.
Deshaun Migo. Ball's been marked at the 28-yard line.
Adam Norsworthy,
third down, 36.
He has been amazing this season, averaging just over 100 yards a game and has 4 touchdowns through through 5 games.
Right, and I'd say overall, just rushing in general, Cachero, he's been going in as a spell back. He's been picking up those needed third down conversions and touchdowns that the Joplin Eagles have been needing all season.
Ash completes it to Terrell Gilmore, and Gilmore will be stood up at the 41-yard line.
Just another example of how really Terrell Gilmore has been having a great game so far this season. Probably his best career game overall.
That it has. That is 6 games. Oh, that was Tamarick Branham. My bad. Tamarick Branham, he's been key for this Eagles team in the passing game besides Gavin Jones this season. He has a total of 10 catches this season for just a little over 100 yards total. He's not really looked too much, but what he is, he provides leadership. Adam Norsworthy gains about 2 yards.
Adam Norsworthy on the carry.
Again, on my point about Tamarick Branham, a junior, he has been amazing for this Eagles team ever since he joined onto the varsity team since last season. Wouldn't you say so, Jake?
I'd say he's really been one of their more consistent receivers, despite being his young age, going against these older varsity players.
I would say so. The Eagles go 4 wide here. Ash takes it, and he is looking deep, but he is going to run, and he is going to be brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
Really, the pocket collapsed there on him. He did a great play by stepping up and trying to make the loss gain minimal.
Number 40, Matt Dillon.
That's right, a loss of 3 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 11 here from the loss of 4, excuse me. It'll be 3rd and 12 here from the 39-yard line. Again, with my point, Tristan Ash, he's known to be a very passive quarterback. He could have just rolled out there wide and looked for the open receiver, but he's still got a lot to learn. This is his first year as a starting job. He takes it. He's looking to pass, and it is caught by Tamarick Branham for what could be a first down. See where they give him the spot. See where they give him the spot. And it will be a first down there. So Tamarick Branham comes up with a big catch here for the Joplin Eagles.
It seems like Waynesville's defense has been covering their Terrell Gilmore and Gavin Jones, who've been making plays all night. And it's good to see Tamarick Branham stepping up.
Right, and they're focusing on Gilmore and Jones, allows Branham to get open a little bit more. He's had an amazing game so far with 3 catches for almost 30 yards. Using a motion, and he gives it to Terrell Gilmore, who has a little bit, but who gains about 3 yards maybe. See where the referees mark the spot.
Number 20 is Javon Spence making the stop. Referees marking the ball at the 44-yard line.
So that will be a gain of 2 yards. That'll be a gain of 3 yards. Joplin Eagles, they need to be working some stuff out here if they're going to be getting back in this game. Waynesville has dominated this 3rd quarter. And it's just high for Adam Norsworthy. So again, on my point there that with the Eagles trying to seize the momentum back, they need to, what do you think they need to do here, Jake, on this offensive possession to get things back to the way it was?
They're going to make some more, they're going to need some big plays. They've been lacking that this whole quarter, really, so far. And Waynesville's been gaining more big plays.
That they have. Those big plays have been the key difference maker in this game. Once again, made on my point with Ash takes the snap and pitches it to Norsworthy, who has a big hole before he is hammered at the 33-yard line. A big play there for the Joplin Eagles.
And you can see the toughness of Adam Norsworthy. He just gets back up after that big hit. That just shows the guts this running back has.
That he does, despite being very small for a running back. Only 5 feet 9. But as what Master Yoda would say, size matters not. He is proving that here today, as he has all season. Ash takes it, and he is looking for his receiver. He has Terrell Gilmore in the corner. Terrell Gilmore with a big play to snag the momentum back in the favor of the Joplin Eagles.
great to see Terrell make another big play. He's been a key factor in this game so far.
He has, Jake. And this incredible play puts the Eagles back up by a score.
All it takes is just a few seconds to just completely swing the momentum back to him.
That it does. Brock Rankin comes on to attempt the extra point. He missed a field goal earlier, so let's hope he can get this extra point through. Oh, the Eagles will be going for 2 here. So instead of going up by a safety, they're instead going to go up by a field goal here. Gutsy move here by the Joplin Eagles and coach Chris Shields. And it is overthrown. The Eagles will not get the 2-point conversion.
That's the thing about going for it. If you succeed, you look like a hero. If you fail, you look pretty dumb.
Tamarick Branham looking for a penalty there, but he's not getting one. So the Eagles go up 20-19 here with 1:38 to go in the third quarter.
Once again, over $1,100 in the 50.
And it looks like the Eagles' kickoff is getting ready to go on the field. Looks like they're going to go for a touchback again. Brock Rankin's been doing solid so far.
That he has, Jake. Let's see if he can get another one here. Of course, you got Jalen Thomas back there, who is dangerous enough already. He scored a long touchdown earlier. Touchdown of about 40 yards. About 40 yards.
Back deep, number 10, Michael Thompson. Number 25, Jalen Thomas.
Jalen Thomas and Michael Thompson back there to receive for Waynesville. But the Waynesville returners have not really been given much of a chance by Brock Rankin here this game. He's had 4 touchbacks. And the kick is away, and it is once again another touchback. Hits right off the goalpost. That just shows the kind of leg strength Brock Rankin has. That's what makes him such an amazing kicker.
It's funny how just the little things like that mean nothing.
Waynesville takes over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right. Waynesville will once again take over on the 20-yard line. Their average starting position has been about their 20-yard line because Brock Rankin has been outstanding in this game. 4 touchbacks. He hasn't allowed the dangerous return tandem of Michael Thompson and Jalen Thomas to make any moves here. Martinez takes the snap and he gives it off. For number 25, Jalen Thomas is brought down for a minimal gain. About 2 yards.
I really like to just point out, number 53, Jeffrey Owens, has really just been lighting up that sideline all game.
It's a nice way of pointing out the bench players because they always step in there whenever the starters can't go. You never know what can happen. All right, second and 8 here from the 22-yard line for Waynesville. Martinez is looking to pass, and he will be brought down. It'll be a fumble! And Waynesville has recovered it. So that could have spelled disaster there for the Waynesville Tigers had it been recovered by the Eagles.
It really could have, Chris. And now it seems the momentum is completely on the Eagles now. It is switched. The Eagles are doing very good so far.
They are. It'll be 3rd and long here from the 9-yard line here. 3rd and 21 from the 9-yard line. That was a big play for the Joplin Eagles, even if they didn't get the turnover. Just proves they are now starting to get to quarterback Varon Martinez. Last play, they'll just let the clock run down here. Oh, they'll run the play. And it is carried by number 22, Asante Taylor, I believe.
Number 23 is Willie Parker on that carry.
Ashante, I should say. Excuse me. With only 6/10 left. It will be 4th down here for Waynesville. And that is the end of the third quarter. And that is the end of the third quarter, everybody. It is 20-19 in favor of the Joplin Eagles.